We are getting a brand new Exorcist movie, and the director that's taking it on is perfect for the job. Director Mike Flanagan will be directing a new Exorcist movie for Blumhouse. I think this is the perfect choice because he's arguably the greatest contemporary horror director. Let me list some of the projects that you need to add to your watch list. The first movie I saw from Mike Flanagan was this movie called Hush. I believe it might still be on Netflix. Check it out if you can, because for me, this was one of the most refreshing, eerie, scary movies in recent times. His wife stars in the movie and she gives a brilliant performance in this house invasion thriller. The Haunting of Hill House show is amazing. It has like the greatest jump scare I think I've ever experienced. It was out of nowhere and I remember yelling. Oculus in theaters was wild. I love the sibling dynamic in this movie and the twist. I was like, whoa, yeah, that got me. Wicked. And lastly, his crown achievement, Dr. Sleep. When this was first announced, I was like, they're making a sequel to The Shining? What? Literally, top 5 horror movie of all time? Stanley Kubrick? What are they doing? I was very upset about this news. But when I saw Dr. Sleep, I was so impressed by it. This was a worthy legacy sequel to The Shining, a movie that I never thought needed a sequel ever. Wow, this one blew me away. Wow. And if you haven't seen The Shining, please watch The Shining. Here's Johnny. The Exorcist is literally one of my favorite horror movies of all time. It's so disturbing, especially for the time. And it's one of those movies that I wish I could go back in time to the 70s, sit in that audience room, and hear how everybody was reacting, because this is wild. The practical effects and everything that they were able to capture within camera. Just cinema. And it has one of the greatest shots in the history of film. If anyone's going to make a new Exorcist movie, it should be Mike Flanagan. It's not going to be a sequel, and it will be a radical new take on the franchise, which hopefully that means this one will be good. What do you think about a new Exorcist movie, and how do you feel about Mike Flanagan directing? Let me know in the comments.